Hello everyone, welcome back to FBM Maine Outdoor Journal. I'm back down here at the old campsite where the bus is, running solo this afternoon. I just wanted to come down and do a couple projects, maybe do a little catch and cook here for lunch, do a few things this afternoon, and then I think we're going to do an overnight tonight. I got to go back and pick up the kids when they get done doing everything they're doing today. So my old fire ring grew some bushes while we was gone. We wasn't here last weekend. We went to the moose drawing, so build a little fire, get that stump and stuff in there, get that all burned up. I want to build a little workstation and table here, Bushcraft style, like Zach Fowler builds in a lot of his videos, and Fowler's Makery and Mischief. I'll put a link down below if you want to go check some of his stuff out if you haven't seen it already. Looks like the water dropped here a little bit. Our float's starting to tip, so I'll have to let a little bit of line out on that. But I'm going to do a few hours of projects here, and then we'll go pick everybody up here and have a little overnight. Everybody that wants to come. Not sure how many yet, but let's see how this works out. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is cut up a bunch of firewood here. I've had this whole dead tree sitting here that I wanted to cut up. So we'll saw that up, plug the firewood over there and get a nice fire going. See how we make out. Always use a good fire no matter how hot it is. Alright, let's build a little smudge. We get a little firewood. Down towards the butt, she was still pretty wet, but the top was still pretty good, so should have enough there to get a good fire going. Then I'll split up some of that bigger stuff and we'll get it a burn. So that's where we're going to start. Let's get her going. Mosquitoes are a little thick out here. Knock them down to get a little smoke going here. Alright, there we go. That should take off here in a minute. Alright, what to do next? We got a little, whoop, he's gone. Little Smalley. Little Smalley. All right, we got those 4 posts drove in. Them's gonna be our table legs. She don't look like much yet, but that peeled real good. We took and knocked the edges off this with the cleaver. That makes it so it don't split so much. We knock the edges. Got these 4. Now we're gonna put some braces on there. Get a frame for the top. That should firm right up in good shape. Get out some cordage here, some tied bank line, and use that for our lashings. And we'll start putting this thing together. Got some marine tired twine that they use for seines and nets. It's got tar impregnated in it so it doesn't rot out so quick. Lasts a lot longer, the elements. I'm going to take some of this, and I don't want to handle this whole roll and drop it and have it all unwind, so I'm going to put some of it on this roll here. Getting hot out. The old sun's getting out beyond the shade of the old cherry tree here. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I got my first frame done here. I've never done too much lashing before, but once I got all the diagonals in, she's pretty solid. I gotta go back and pick up A-Hob the B-Bob. The fish are starting to jump here quite a bit in Jackson. Bring them back down, and tomorrow gotta make the countertop. That'll be fun. I gotta cut a bunch of nice straight ones for that, so we'll find them and probably peel them so the bark won't come off, but we'll see. I don't think I lashed it perfectly, but I tried to do the diagonal lash the best I could. She seems pretty rugged. I wouldn't mind, wouldn't have no trouble sitting on it once I get the countertop on. So I think she's gonna be fine and dandy for a little workbench. And all right, let's go pick up the boys. See what kind of mischief we can cause. The fish are really picked up here since the sun started to set, so we should be able to catch something tonight. All right, I gotta knock this fire down so I can get out of here. All right, I'm back down here at the campsite. We always have our plans pretty fluid around here, so when Sunday now, that was Friday when I talked to you before, when I got home, Liam decided he wanted to go down to the Sportsman's Challenge event down in Pittsfield. So I said, well, we'll go down there. So we went down there on Saturday. I'll insert a bunch of clips here of him doing the events down there. He ended up tying for first in the kids' fishing derby down there. He learned how to brush up on some of his skills to practice in the off-season for the Sportsman's event in the youth division. So I just dropped Jackson off at his conservation camp down in Princeton, Maine. He's going to be taking ATV safety and hunter's safety down there, so I just dropped him off for the week. And Liam and Charlene are visiting their grandmother with their mother. So I thought I'd swing by and see if I could finish up this table. Maybe catch a little something for supper here, spend a couple hours before I head back over to the house. After this rain that we just had, we had a lot of rain yesterday. It was pretty much rained all day. The old skeeters are thick, so I got to get a little smudge going, make a little smoke. So let's see what we can get done here before they drive us too crazy. Found this nice standing dry popple. I think it's gonna go. It's been rainy here for quite a while. Hopefully she comes around to my way of thinking. There. I think I'll throw a little line out, see if I can get a couple fillets for supper. Ah, sunny side. That'll be a tasty one right there, Mr. Johnson. String is all hooked up to everything here. Alright. This off to the float here. Skeeters are pretty thick down here. Oh, oh, you stinker. Oh, you stinker. Pretty nice little crop of nice panties here. I only need a piece of a worm. I don't need the whole thing. I get a little rambunctious first time I put it out. I like to give him a big piece, but I think we're going to need it. If I can get 2 or 3 of those, we'll be in pretty good shape. Oh, that's a little bigger, that one. Oh, big old river chub. River chub. I ain't quite that hard up yet. They're pretty bony. Not that quite hard up yet. There we go. There's a little bit of tasty one. Tasty treat. Cleaned out the old pier. Let's try it down this way. Oh, there we go. Just hit the water. What it is. Oh, bass. There we go. Alright, I'm running out of time and I'm gonna have to go on a hunt here later on to find some more straight trees for my table here. I only had enough to do half of it. Everything else is crooked around here, so we're gonna cook up a little fish here. Cook that up. Oh yeah. Nice. Don't get much off them little sunny sides. Oh, smells good. Nice. See, there was a few parasites in them because the water warmed up, but I don't think that oil is gonna like those parasites too much. I think they're about done all the damage they're gonna do. Some little black dots that look like pepper or a little parasite. Don't let that bother us, just the warm water. I'm coming right down here. Coming right down. You ready for it? You know what? I better get my other plate. The old Cajun fish fry mix. There. Well done with that. We'll give this a little row. Get that excited about where it's been. Nice. Right here we got a tasty fish fry. Them didn't take very long to cook at all. Not at all. Alright, let's try it. I think this is sunfish here first. Oh yeah. Hot. No parasites live through that bite. Woohoo! Ain't that good? Little smallmouth. Wicked good. Ooh! Hot though. Well, I guess that's it for this weekend. I'm going to run back to the house, see how everybody's making out. They must be back by now from their visit. So, finish up my fried fish, tidy up here, put my fire out. We'll see you next weekend. We got to finish this table up, find some straighter wood to finish the top. And we'll get her all lashed down. We'll have a nice, sturdy table. I'm going to jump right up on, stand right on top of that when I get down. I'll show you how rugged it is. All right, we'll be on the hunt for wood next time. We'll see you out there.